let's talk about how to put a small baby into the Lark Baby Carrier. You probably see me put Penelope in a lot of the time, and it's actually gonna look a little bit different for a smaller baby. A reminder that the Lark is an apron style carrier. So when you're wearing a waterfall style carrier, your baby is sitting above the waistband, so you wear the waistband lower. With an apron style baby carrier, your baby is sitting on the panel here between the waistband and the panel, so you wanna actually place it higher. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tighten it here. Don't forget your safety loop. Boop. All right, and then when you bring it to the front, I still have some slack, so I'm gonna tighten it just a little bit more like this. All right, so see how it's nice and high just underneath my bust? This is where we wanna see an apron style baby carrier for a smaller baby. Okay, so before you put your baby in, we want to adjust the panel. One of my favorite features of the Lark is how easy it is to make the panel narrower and wider. So many baby carriers on the market have snaps, Velcro, all kinds of things, buttons, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted to keep it simple, and we wanted to do it so that you could adjust it when your baby's in without having to take them out. So reminder, you want to make the panel narrower for your baby if they are smaller. Again, you can kind of eyeball it here, you'll get used to it, and you can adjust it once they're in. Grabbing my baby doll, I'm going to put them into the carrier. The key here is you don't want to put them high up on the waistband here, right? What you want to do is kind of get them a little bit lower on that panel. We say closer to this warning label. So why? Because that's going to bring the panel height down. If I put the baby in higher up, right? Let's say I put them right here on my waistband, and then I bring this panel up. You can already see that the panel is going to be really tall. Okay, but if I place the baby lower on the panel, then I bring it up, you can already see that it's going to be lower on them. I've also folded it here, but that's why you want to try and scooch it. Honestly, I could scooch it even more, putting them kind of like right on top of that warning label. You can see their butt is covering the warning label. All right, so then you're going to buckle it in. Again, the panel may come up a little bit here, but we're gonna make some adjustments to make sure we're not walking around with the panel high. Okay, so we're gonna tighten it. We're gonna continue to make some adjustments once we have both sides buckled. So get both sides buckled like this. Now, I've still got this baby doll too low. Can't kiss them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scooch the butt. We're gonna push up on their butt, get them higher up. That's gonna bring a lot of that slack out. Now I'm gonna tighten it like this. Okay, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Grab that webbing behind your back, pull it over, and then tighten it through. This is key. This is how you get nice, straight, flat shoulder straps instead of creeping up to your neck. All right, now, boop. You can flip the panel this way, or if you want, you can flip it inside the carrier. I don't really have a personal preference. If I'm being honest, I usually just flip it out because it's a little bit faster, but again, that's personal preference. So let's check our baby's legs. We wanna make sure their knees are just above their butt. This is gonna look different than a ring sling, right? A ring sling is gonna give you that deep seat, beautiful M that's really visible. With this, you're gonna want supported knees slightly elevated above the butt. Another way you can do this is to do a pelvic tuck. So I kind of push down on their butt. Again, this is a doll, so I need to help it along, but push up on their butt, kind of pulling their knees up, and now you can see how they are supported. Again, reminder, you don't want to have your panel go far out on your baby, right? You don't want your baby's legs splayed like this. You want to make sure that it's just to the knee pit so that they can swing freely. You also want to make sure it's not too narrow, a little trickier to do with the Lark, but in other baby carriers, you don't want their legs dangling. We never want that. That's not good for their hips. So again, we're looking for that kind of perfect fit. I like to kind of put my fingers, can you see that, into the channel, and then I kind of pull it out till I get to their knee pit. And then there you have it, a nice safe fit. We'll double check up here, making sure, nice clear airway, panel no higher than their mid to lower ear, and that is how you get a safe fit in the Lark.